Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. We are going to be making a coaster, and this is a design that I did many years ago. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create this using Cotton Kings. This is from Hobie. It's 8x4, which is a one weight, 50 grams, and it is 100% cotton, and we are going to be making it in this colour so you can see the stitches. So that's what we're going to be using. This is a really simple, easy 8 rows, and as you can see, it fits my coffee cup really nice. And move that out the way. We are going to be using a 2mm crochet hook. This is my clover, and you're going to need a little pair of scissors, and you're going to need a tapestry hook as well. So, shall we make a start? Let me just pull you down a bit so you can see, and let's make a start. First off, I need to find the end of the, typical, can't find it. Let's see, is this it? There we go. So, let's see. So you're going to make a chain, do a slip knot, and I do my slip knot like this. I cross it over and I just put my hook through and pull it, and there we have the slip knot. So now we're going to chain 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to join it with a slip knot, a slip stitch, not a slip knot, slip stitch. There we go. So you're going to now chain 3, which is going to be your first stitch, and you're going to do 32 double crochets in this in the chain, in the circle that we've created. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll meet you back when we've got 32 double crochets, remembering that the first chain 3 is your first stitch. So I'll see you when we've got 32. So we've got 32, and now we're going to join it at the top with a slip stitch, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to skip 2 and do 2 double crochets into the third stitch, 1, 2, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 into the third stitch, do a double crochet into the next stitch, do a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, into the third stitch, a double crochet, into the next stitch, another double crochet, and that's what you're going to do until you get back to here, and I'll meet you when we finish the row here. Okay, so you should have 8 2 double crochets all the way, going all the way around. So we're here, so we're going to slip stitch into the top of the first stitch here to close the round, and that's the first, well, that's the second row. On the third row, what we're going to do, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet, and then into this chain we're going to do another double crochet, then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into the same chain space we're going to do a double crochet, and then into the next 2 double crochets from the row before we're going to put a double crochet into each of those stitches. So that's 1, that's 2, and then into this chain space we're going to do a double crochet, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the same chain space we're going to do a double crochet. The top of the next 2 stitches we're going to do another 2 double crochets, so that makes that 3, and then 4 into another double crochet. So what you're doing, you're going to have 4 double crochets and a chain, 4 double crochets and a chain all the way around until you get to here, and I will show you how to close this round off. Okay, so as you can see on this we've only got 3, so I've chained 3, and I need to do a double crochet into this chain space, and then I'm going to join it to the top of this stitch with a slip stitch. There we go. So that is round 3. Okay, so that's what you should have now. You should have row 1, row 2, row 3. So now we're going on to row 4, and that's this one. So we're going to be building it up to, we've got 6 stitches, 6 double crochets. So as before, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into the next 2 stitches do a double crochet, into the chain space do a double crochet, as before, chain 3, into this chain space do another double crochet, and now we've got these 4 double crochets from the row before below. We need to do a double crochet into each of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then into the chain space we do a double crochet, and then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we do a double crochet back into the chain space, and then we chain. So that's what you're going to do. So you're going to 6 double crochets, chain 3, and you put So as you can see, so this is building up, so it's 2, 4, 6 and that. So I will come back and I'll show you how to join this round. So as before, it's just, so I've got 4, I do 4 double crochets, I do a double crochet into the chain, a chain 3, I do another double crochet, and that's the way, all the way around. So I'll see you at the end. Okie dokie, so we're coming to the last join. So on the, we've still got 4, so I need to do another 2. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do a double crochet into the chain space, and we've got 1 double crochet from the row below, and we're going to do that double crochet in there, so that makes that 6. So into the top of the next stitch we're going to do a slip stitch, and that is row 4. So now we're going to go on to row 5, which is 8. So more or less you're going to do exactly the same. You're going to chain 3, 2, 3, and into the next stitches we're going to do 4 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, and no, 3 double crochets, and the 4th one is going to be in the chain space. So now we're going to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, into the chain space we do a double crochet. Then on each of those 6 double crochets from the row before we're going to do 6 double crochets. Oops. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There we go. So now we're going to do 3 double crochets, 3 chains, I beg your pardon. So 3 chains into the same chain space. We're going to do a double crochet, and then along the 6 stitches we're going to do 6 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There we go. And that's what you're going to do until you come to here. So once you've done the last 8 and chain 3, I'll show you what to do to join this together. Okay, so I'll see you when I get round to this side. Okay, so I've chained 3. Into the chain space I do a double crochet, and I've got 2 double crochets here, so I need to do from the row below, so I need to do them. 2 double crochets, that's 1, that's 2, and that makes me have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I join it at the top of this slip stitch. Right, okay, so now we're going to come to this part now where we do 4 double crochets, 4 double crochets, 2 miss 2 stitches, and then we do another 4, so we on the next round we can produce the arch. So what we're going to do is we're going to count 1, 2, 3, so into the next, so what I do is, can you see here, 1, 2, 3, and I'm on the 4th stitch, but I want to leave that as a slip stitch. So what I do is just put my hook underneath the 3rd stitch, pull it through and slip it on, and then that is going to be my first of the 4 double crochets. So I need to chain 3, and then I do 4 double crochets, so that's 2, 3, and into the chain space I do a double crochet, and that makes that 4. So now I need to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the chain space I do a double crochet, and then I do 3 more double crochets into the stitches, next 3 stitches, so that's 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now we're going to skip 2 stitches, so we're going to skip this one and this one, and into the next one we're going to do the 3rd stitch. We're going to do, hold on, no, sorry guys, let me just rewind a minute. So we've done the 4, so now I need to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then into the 3rd stitch from the last double crochet. So you skip 2, and into the 3rd stitch you do a double crochet, and you do another double crochet, so you should have 4 double crochets this side, 2, 3, and into the chain space will be the 4th one. Then you chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we do another double crochet into this chain space, and then we do 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to skip 2 into the 3rd stitch. We're going to do a double crochet, another double crochet which will be number 2, and another double crochet which will be number 3, and then 4th one in the chain space, chain 3. And that's what you're going to do, guys. So you're going to chain 4 double crochets, chain 5, 4 double crochets, chain 3, 4 double crochets, chain 5, 4 double crochets, chain 3, and you're going to do all of that until you get to this chain space before you close your close the round. So I'll see you back here when we get to this position here. Okay, so we've come into the last 4. So what I've done, I've chained 3 into the chain space. I'm going to chain 1 double crochet, and then I'm going to do another 3 more double crochets to make it 4 double crochets, so it matches everything else. Okay, there we go. And now we want to do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so at the top of this I need to do a slip stitch and join it. Okay, whoops. Okay, so this is the only time you're going to actually turn your work. So you're going to turn it. Or did I do that? Let me just think a minute. Did I do that? Or did I just... No, I didn't. Right, okay. So, right, okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to chain... We're going to actually chain 6. You're going to chain 6 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this is going to be 1 double crochet and chain 3, and you're going to then do a single crochet. Then you're going to do, let me just, so that's a single crochet. You're going to chain 2, and you're going to go back in and do a slip stitch, or a single crochet. Actually it's a single crochet, isn't it? So you're going to, let me just do that again, just so we're on the same page. Okay, so what you're going to do, let me move that out the way. What you're going to do, because this is the top of the 4 stitches from the row below, this is going to actually be a stitch, and it will become clear as I move around the coaster. So you're going to chain 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, then you're going to do a single crochet to form a loop here. You're going to do 2 chain, and you're going to go back into that loop and do another single crochet. Then you're going to chain 6. No, you're not. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then what you're going to do next is into the top, so you're going to skip the 3 double crochets on the row below, so that's 1, 2, 3. Into the 4th double crochet you're going to do a double crochet, and then into each of these you're going to do 11, so you're going to end up with 13 double crochets from this double crochet to the top of the row below, and I'll show you what to do. So we've got 1, so I need to do another 12, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and your 13th one is going to be on the 1st double crochet from the row below. Okay, so as you can see you've formed your arch. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the chain space, chain 2, another single crochet into the chain space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do a double crochet into the fourth double crochet from your chain space. You're going to 11 double crochets in here, and that is how you're going to form this row. And I'll meet you at the end when we get back to this one. Okay, so before I do that, I'll just go through this one more time. So in this chain space here, you need to do 11. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the top of the double crochet from the 4, the first one, you're going to do double crochet into that one, and that means you've got 13 double crochets here. So as you can see, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So we've got 13 double crochets. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the 3 chain space here. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2, another single crochet into that chain space. Then we're going to chain 3, 3, and then into the double crochet near this chain. We're going to put a double crochet in there. We're going to put 11 in the chain space, and we're going to put another double crochet into the chain, the double crochet from the row below. So at the beginning and at the end of the chain, you're going to put double crochets in the chain. You're going to do 11, so that means you've got 13 double crochets. I will see you when we get to the other side. Okay, guys? I hope that's self-explanatory what I've done. If you have any problems, just message me or email me, but I'm sure you can understand what I'm trying to share with you. So I'll see you in a little while. So I've come to the last arch where I've got to add 13 double crochets. Now remember, at the start of this round we did a chain 6, so this is counts as one double crochet. Okay, so I need to do 12, so I've done 1 and I need to do 11 in here, and then this is going to be my 13th. So I've done 2, 4, 5, so I've got to do another 6. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then that is going to, so I count 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, so this is the top of this double crochet, and I'm just going to do a slip stitch to join it, and that is what row 7. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now guys, we're on the last row, which is where we do the lovely little picot. So easy. So okay, so this is going to be how you're going to do your picots. So this is going to, so what we're going to do is we're going to, this is the last, the last double crochet on this 13. So let me just show you what to do. So you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and what I do is, now you're going to do a picot. So you're going to do another 2, chain 2, and then in back into the third chain from here. You're just going to do, put your hook, pull the yarn through, and then do a slip stitch. Okay, and there's your little picot. So now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and in the row below we did it like a 2 chain here, so you're just going to do a slip stitch. Okay, you're just going to slip the stitch, and then you're going to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and on this, so we've got 13 here. So the first stitch you're going to do a double crochet, so you're going to do double crochet, okay, and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to go to the top of the double crochet, and you're going to put your hook through the 2 stitches, pull the yarn through. So you're going to, can you see, let me just see, can you see these 2 stitches here? You're going to put your hook through there, you're going to pull the yarn through, and you're going to pull it through there, and that is your picot. Then you're going to chain 1, you're going to skip 1, you're going to do a double crochet, okay, and then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, you're going to put your hook through the base of the chain 2 or the top of the double crochet, bring the yarn through, and then you're going to, so you've got 2 stitches on your hook, and then you're just going to slip that off, so you've got 1 stitch, a chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 2, put your hook through the base of the chain 2, bring the yarn forward, slip stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 2, put your hook through the base of the chain 2, pull through a loop, pull through the loop, so you've got 1 stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, put your hook through the base of the chain 2, pull through a loop, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, slip 1 stitch, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, hook through the base of the chain 2, pull through a loop, and then slip stitch, so you've got 1 stitch on the hook, chain 1, skip 1, and you've come to the last of the 13 stitches in the arch, and you're going to do exactly the same. You're going to double crochet, chain 2, pull through a loop, slip stitch, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to this chain 2 space here that you did on the previous round, you're going to pull through a loop, pull through the stitch. So you're going to do a slip stitch, chain 3, and you do exactly the same as before in the other arch. You're going to do a double crochet, chain 2 to make the picot, pull through a loop, pull through a loop, and then do a slip stitch. And that is what you're going to do, guys, okay, all the way round until you get to the first stitch that you did here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and finish it, and I'll come back and show you how to finish it off. It's looking good, isn't it, guys? And you can, beauty of this, sorry for shaking the camera, the beauty of this is you can use any yarn. This is made with very fine cotton. This is I think this was made with a 50 or 60, and you can see how fine it is, and it looks just as beautiful in a one weight. So and I forgot to mention as well, but I will mention it at the beginning. I'll write it in the front. This is all American terminology, and I should have mentioned that before. Anyway, I'm going to go away, finish off my coaster, and I'll be back to show you how to finish it off. So I'll see you in a while. Enjoy. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I've gone all the way around. Let me just move this out the way. Okay, so I've got one more picot, one double crochet and a picot to do, and then we'll finish off. So I'm just going to do the double crochet, the two double crochet. Oh, sorry guys, sorry for knocking the camera. And then I'm going to do my picot. Now I've just got to join it, so what I'm going to do is chain 1 obviously, and then I'm going to put my hook through. I'm going to turn it round, and I'm going to bring my hook in through to bring this through, she says, if I can. Let me just do it again. Chain 1, right, okay, so that's that. So I need to go through there. There we go. What I like to do is I like to go from the back. So as you can see, I've joined it now. So I like to go from the back and bring this stitch through. Come on, don't mess with me now. Bring the stitch through, do a chain, and then cut the yarn. And that is, obviously I've got to that is my doily. Not doily, my coaster for my cup. So I've just got to make another 6. I did this colour because obviously my lounge is this colour now, but this will go in my lounge as well. So what I could do is I could do 3 of these and 3 of these, and do kind of like a basket to sit them in. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial, guys. I've enjoyed it. There will be another tutorial coming up next month with I can show you a sneaky peek. So this is what is going to be coming up next month. And please, if you've enjoyed the video, please do guys give me a thumbs up, like, share with your friends. And I do have a YouTube, not a YouTube, well, I've got a YouTube channel, obviously. I have got a Facebook group called Linda's Crochet Nook. I'd be delighted if you could go and join us on the group. And then if you'd actually make the doily, you could then you could share it on the Facebook group. That would be awesome. And check my about page, my email, my links to Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and all that is in the about page. So thank you ever so much for being here. Take care, stay safe, but more importantly guys, be kind to you. And until the next video, bye everyone.